First is a strong jaw. So women do like that chiseled feature where the jaw has that cutting edge straight line and even darts up here as well. And if you have that all around, that's going to be very attractive to a woman. Next, big arms, even big shoulders. When your arms or shoulders are a little bit larger, it's going to take up a little bit more space. That's going to be more attractive to a woman. A V-like figure. So when you have bigger shoulders and you have a bigger chest and then you have a smaller waist, it creates this Adonis-like figure where you have this V shape. And a lot of guys who are bodybuilders and models have that V-like shape, and women are attracted to that as well. What makes that V shape even more prominent with the smaller waist is when you have big quadriceps and bigger legs, and that makes that V shape stick out even more. Height, of course, you might already know that. Women like a man who is tall. Generally, you'll ask a woman, oh, what kind of guy do you want in terms of height? And she'll say something about over 6 feet. Now, if you don't have this kind of height, it's going to be really important that you have super confidence, because that can make it where it supersedes the height. If you are not a confident person, I do have a free video that you can watch, which is a training on how to be more confident called Instantly Confident. Check that out in the description down below. You can grab that, and then that is going to help you with gaining that confidence. Next, tall, dark, and handsome. Maybe you've heard this before. When you're tall, dark, handsome, meaning you are of Italian descent, Greek, maybe Spanish descent, and you have some of that more darker stubble, darker hair, that is something that women can find themselves attracted to as well. Light stubble, maybe something like this, or even a beard that is manicured and trimmed, but still nice and full, is always going to be attractive to a woman. You see, all these traits that I'm saying here are traits that usually a man with testosterone has, and women are attracted to men who have that testosterone, just like you as a man are attracted to women who have features that feature estrogen, like bigger breasts or a bigger butt and a smaller waist. Next is six-pack abs. Women do like a man with six-pack abs. So if you have chiseled abs along with potentially a chiseled chest, that is going to be very attractive to her. All this information is geared in science, and it is from The Evolution of Desire that talks about the mating choices of men and women. But something that you have to understand, and what most guys don't, is that you do not need to have any of these, even all of these, to be able to attract a woman. Recently, we worked with a guy in the TripAdvice Accelerator coaching program. He did not have a strong jaw, big arms, big shoulders, didn't have a V-like figure. He was 5'1". He was not tall, dark, or handsome. He barely could grow a beard, and from my knowledge, he did not have six-pack abs. And we were able to get him a girlfriend within just a couple of months. Why is that still possible? And why am I saying this in this video? That's because while these things are nice to have and they do help you get more attraction from women, they are not necessary. If I were to look at this list, I probably have maybe 20% or even 15% of these things. And I've still been able to date the kinds of women I want, and now with a woman who is beautiful that I never thought I'd be able to be with in the past. That's because your behavior, your confidence, your charisma, the way you talk to women, the way that you act has such a large effect on whether or not a woman can be interested in you. So if you have all these qualities, yes, you could potentially sleep with a woman very fast. She might want to sleep with a guy who has these qualities, but it's not 100% necessary. If you don't have most of these qualities, but you want to be the guy who actually still gets women, go to tripadvicecoaching.com, book a free call with my team, and we can teach you how we can get you to be that guy.